yeah.
I'm like,
It's a cool camera, though. It's
Yes.
really sweet.
I'll be happy, if you want, I'll be happy to send you the video and stuff, you know.
Oh, no, I don't want any of that. Hear myself?
No,
Ever again?
No. The worst one is when you're listening on the music on the headphones and you're singing along. That's even worse, I think. I think that's the most. That's like the painful, awkward thing.
Some Eddie Murphy doing Roxanne?
Oh yeah. All right. So continuing our discussion.
Okay, sorry about that.
There's no problem. No problem. First of all, for the radio audience, I would like to say what an incredibly generous and kind person Steve is for just apologizing even for that. He's not a dick.
I try not to be.
Right. Have you ever thrown like a rock star tantrum? You know?
Oh, I'm sure I have.
Where's my, green M&M?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, so as we talked a little bit about Sonic Youth, and now we're just going to talk about you.
Okay.
And Smells Like Record.
Sure.
So can you just sort of briefly talk about how you kind of came up with the notion?
Well, gosh, I started it in 1992. I guess I've been a big fan of Thurston's label, Ecstatic Peace, and Touch and Go, and Discord, and Merge, and all these labels that were going on at that time, Matador.
Yeah.
And I was around so much music at that time that Lou Barlow had sent me some unreleased music, and I asked him if I could put two of the songs out as a single, and he said yeah, and that was my first release. It was Centrodope, and it was Loser Core was one of the tunes, and it just kind of went from there. I put out a Jad Bear single, a couple singles by Blonde Redhead, and then a CD by Lou Barlow, and then CDs by Blonde Redhead and Cat Power, and it just kept going from there.
I mean, when you're not, I guess, on the road or doing, I guess, Sonic Youth biz, is that pretty much what you spend your day doing?
It is, but not lately. It's sort of mutating right now. The last few years, I wasn't putting out so many new bands on Smells Like Records, but I was doing a lot of vinyl reissues for Sonic Youth.
Right.
So we have this label called Goofin', where we put out vinyl editions of different things we released on Geffen or Universal. And we put out these deluxe editions of a few CDs, Dirty and Goo and Daydream. Well, we did 4 LP box sets of each one of those, and so I manufactured and released each one of those, and that took up a lot of time. So I wasn't really putting out new bands at that time. And right now I'm just sort of at a break period where I'm not sure what will be next with
You're on sabbatical.
Yeah, because I'm on tour with the band. So I'm not sure. I want to put out an anthology by this band from Michigan called L7, who are a really big inspiration to me. But it'll probably take me a year or so to get that together. I've been working with the guitar player on that one.
Oh, which one?
Dave Rice.
Oh, okay.
You know L7 from Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay.
As opposed to the other L7.
Yeah, the girls from California. Yeah.
I guess they
How did you hear of them? I'm just curious.
just like a lot of the whole Detroit sound.
Yeah, they only put out 1 7-inch.
Yeah.
It was on Special Forces, which was a subsidiary of Touch and Go.
Well, it's to an extent the good thing about the internet and some of these MP3 blogs that are out there, that you can really find people that they kind of really dig into a niche and they don't let go, and then you just find them and listen to them.
Yeah.
So the one thing I was really intrigued by and thought was great was some of the people that you listed as influences on your drumming. Kenny Buttrey, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering, were you like a big kind of country fan when it came to that drumming, or did you just say, "Wow, that's great drumming"? Or
I do love a lot of country music, but he's one of the few guys that's played for Bob Dylan and for Neil Young. So
is that how you came to him? More
I would say I probably heard him on Harvest first of all.
Yeah.
And just his restraint on harvest itself is amazing.
Yeah, and did you ever listen to was this Area 615 record?
No, I've heard of that record, but I actually don't know it.
It's pretty much something, the guys that backed Dylan,
Yeah.
pretty much the national session bands
Yeah.
for just about everybody, like, during that period of time. We just went in there,
Yeah.
like a day or two, had a few beers and cut it. So it's a great record.
Yeah, I'd like to hear that. I know it's a record collector's record that's out
Oh, is
there.
it? Oh, yeah, no, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
No, it gets mentioned. It gets
Oh,
mentioned
does
a
it?
lot. Yeah.
I mean, but that does bring me to a question. I mean, certainly, Sonic Youth, and to an extent bands that people like to name check, like now, some Crucifix to an extent, and it seems that there's like almost a fetishization of, record collector rock, record collector music, where it's not good enough to like a song just because. It's almost the more obscure the better. I mean, how do you? Certainly, Sonic Youth for the longest time was like a band to name drop. Do you feel that that's something that you guys have to kind of push against at all? Because it strikes me that a lot of people are like, oh yeah, well, Kim Gordon told me about this great band, so told me about this great band, but no one must know, and certainly when right before alternative rock came out, it seemed that plenty of times about it.
I'm not sure how to answer that. I don't feel that I have to seek or hide certain music. I'm really into popular music, but if we hear about something, we usually pass it around.
Right,
so
yeah.
sometimes it seems like we're saying this is the cool thing to hear, or maybe we're just enthused about it.
Yeah, and that's always been the interesting thing. Is it seems to me you guys in a lot of ways, especially you got a lot of songs about pop culture and sort of I guess the dark underbelly of the cheese almost.
Yeah.
And it's sort of Sonic Youth as a gateway drug into maybe as you're saying, you're sort of mentioning these bands for people to check out. But I've always been intrigued by how people what the bigger bands get for some reason, but the less they seem to like them. And have you found, as you guys grew, that people are like, well, you've passed the 250,000 mark, and I really can't be seen with you anymore?
Oh yeah, I guess it feels that way sometimes, but some people are just always looking for the next thing or what's new. So
stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah, so that's okay if they, if that's what they want to look for at that time. I don't have anything against that.
Yeah. Just briefly, can you tell me about the Lee Hazelwood records that you put out?
Yeah, I put out 5 or 6 of his records in the 90s, and he'd never been on CD before, other than the duets record that he did with Nancy Sinatra.
Right.
So these were his solo albums, and put those out, and there was a really nice resurgence of people being interested in Lee and his music.
Yeah.
And I was just a really big fan of his songs and his songwriting and his singing and production. And I guess there was a clique of us who knew about him, but we kind of introduced him to more people, I guess, at the time.
Okay, and as you're going around the country and I guess the world each year, is there any record that you find you're really, really intrigued by, or a band that you really like that you want to share with people? Talking about your music.
I'm trying to think of something that I've scored recently.
Yeah, or even a book.
Yeah. I really love these soul jazz compilations. That they've been putting out with the New Orleans funk records. There's like 2 or 3 volumes of it, and I found so much good music by buying those compilations. And this one guy kept on showing up on the compilations. His name is Eddie Bowe, and he just passed away in the last few months. But he has a lot of great recordings that aren't on these compilations that I really enjoy. So that's something that I've liked lately. Mostly it's these days it's usually been the older stuff that I've been searching for.
Oh, yeah? Well, thank you very much.
Sure thing.